কথা বলছি Manisha Koiralaর সাথে. Manisha, welcome to our show.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
You are one of the brightest stars in Indian movie in the last 2 decades. And this is kind of a dream come true that I'm talking to you, which is why I shook your hands to confirm that it's not a dream. How are you doing?
I'm well, and thank you so much for your sweet compliment. Thank you.
When I saw your film for the first time, probably that was the song in 1942, A Love Story with Anil Kapoor. I actually couldn't speak for a few moments. I lost my speech. I still think, you are one of the most beautiful people on earth.
Oh, thank you so much. Thanks a ton.
You started your film career in the early 90s, and since then you have been doing films. You were born in Kathmandu,
Yes.
and then you got into film. How did it happen?
I was raised in Benares, and so we used to watch a lot of Hindi cinema in my young childhood days also. And I actually didn't really think of getting into cinema, but maybe there was some kind of influence since childhood, I don't know. So I got into movies, and then it was just, never looking back.
Who are the big influences in your movie career, like actors who inspired you or worked as your role model? It can be outside India as well, in English film as well.
See, the thing is, before I got into movies, there were this prominent people who I used to adore watching their movies, like Deepti's films, Shabana Azmi's films, and the films like Earth. And all those days when I was in my school, I used to watch those films, and I got really, wow, great performers and stuff like that. But when I got into movies, and that's when I started knowing more about films, that's when I started actually studying other people's performances, watching other movies, a lot more than films. So that was a different process. Before was totally different, like how any fan watches a movie. And, so I was like that.
From the very beginning, I suppose, this is how I perceive it, that you took acting very seriously. You established yourself as a character actor.
Well, there's a half truth to that, in the sense I was never very serious about acting. It so happened that by blessing of God or divine, I got a chance to work with good directors. And they really groomed me up as a good actor. At one point of time, I had to screen test for 1942, A Love Story. And my first screen test, I was apparently very bad. So Vinod Chopra, on my face, actually literally said, "Manisha, you're a very bad actress." That really kind of shook me, and I said, no, I cannot be bad in my work. I love my work, and I have to be good. So I tried again. And it's never that, that from beginning it was a smooth ride. It's a lot of struggle, it's a lot of hard work, it's a lot of guidance from a good directors, and of course, I got to work with the best of the directors. So they really, that really helps a lot. So that has been my journey.